The technique of letting go or releasing has been used as a one-tool-fits-all response to heal illness, addictions, money troubles, loneliness, repetitive thoughts, emotional turmoil, heavy trauma, confusion, disorientation, lack of drive, anger issues, depression, fear, lack of energy, and even mental illness and physical disability. No, there are no guarantees and there's no magic pill. Only a quack would make such promises. I'm just reporting of what I have personally seen. The releasing method addresses the subconscious. The ocean's surface only contains fleeting and repetitive thoughts and feelings. The releasing method looks at the thoughts behind the thoughts and the feelings behind the feelings. Here are 10 examples of the type of questions that will take you below the surface. They can be applied to any reality or situation. What is the feeling behind that thought? What is the emotion behind that action? Are there any more feelings behind this feeling? What would someone have to believe to experience this? What might the subconscious believe to experience this? Who sees it that way? What does it feel like? Why do you think so? What's the secret payoff for this? If you secretly created this, why? These are only 10 examples out of hundreds, but they serve to instantly transport you to a place below the mere surface of things. Most people are reluctant to look below the surface. I knew that to address my, quote, weight problem, I would have to look deeper, and yet, for 20 years, I didn't. Why? Well, peering into the subconscious means leaving your comfort zone. The things you feel and see there are not always pleasant. Sometimes there's temporary pain. People would rather not experience temporary pain, even if it's for long-term gain. Looking into the subconscious also has the potential for radical shifts in your daily reality, and people are generally afraid of quick change. They would prefer for things to stay the way they are, even if it is unpleasant. I've coached people who were being physically abused by their spouses, who were long-term unemployed, or in numerous other negative realities, who would have much preferred to stay there than to experience the pain of confronting their innermost emotions. I'm not implying that you should dig for problems and lose yourself in psychological self-analysis and go on a witch hunt for negative beliefs. Looking for problems in your subconscious too often is not wholesome. But if there is something that has been bothering you for a long time, you can do sessions of a few minutes to hours and release it. How to let go. Letting go provides a sense of relief, release of pressure, dropping of a weight, allowing a sense of lightness and expanded awareness and freedom. It's done by experiencing or feeling an emotion fully and thoroughly, and to let it run out to the very end. Every emotion or thought is limited in time and space and therefore has an end. Then you simply decide to drop it, to stop feeding it attention, to let go. Anything that is a subjective reality, identity, belief, emotion, thought, can be released. Whatever's left after everything is released is a more true and objective reality. This is a good method to find out what is real and what is solely in your thinking. Everyone has experienced letting go before. We've experienced something being very important, and then a few days later, that same thing seemed unimportant. We've experienced being worried, and then a few hours later, being relaxed. We've experienced being in the middle of an intense and angry fight, and then bursting out in laughter, seeing the ridiculousness of it. This natural releasing can be sped up by conscious releasing. And the best way to do that is by doing nothing with your emotions at all, to just let them pass through. But wait, what? Isn't doing nothing with emotions the same thing as not using any conscious technique or conscious release at all? No, because we usually try to do something with our emotions, to express them, to suppress them, to ignore them, to deny them, to project them. And the moment we react, We are at the effect of those emotions. We no longer have them, they have us. If a fear arises, you don't have to act upon that fear. You can observe it calmly, let it run through without resistance, and in this way it dissipates and dissolves. And usually after a few seconds or minutes, you feel happy and free. Emotions are like the larger waves of the ocean. When you resist those waves, you erect a dam. What happens? The waves remain stuck. Remove the dam, give up the resistance, surrender, and the waves keep flowing. In this way, the emotion or energy can and will change. The surface is full of thoughts. Those many thought waves are caused by the accumulated but resisted pressure of feelings. Drop the pressure, relieve yourself of it, and all those thoughts disappear. When you're free of low emotions on a subject, you become more spontaneous, clear, and creative in that area. So you could choose any area of your life, target it, write down the thoughts you have about it. Then simply feel the emotion behind those thoughts. Feel what those thoughts feel like, and let go of each one, thought by thought. So, letting an emotion run out is the method of letting go. If that's too simple for you or you require some structure, you could also use one of the following questions to let go. These questions would be asked once the emotion has been fully felt.